Yo, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through a little short list, just a short list, maybe seven fragrances that I am looking forward to wearing this winter because we finally got a little bit of winter. Well, not a little bit, but a lot of bit of winter. We dropped down to 19 degrees one day this week, so I am looking forward to wearing some of these heavier fragrances. So stick with me. Let's check them out. So the first one, I'm not really numbering them. I'm just going to give you seven fragrances that I'm looking forward to wearing this winter because these are fragrances that I only could wear in the when it's really really cold outside, unless it's going to be in the evening. If I'm not going to wear them out anywhere, if any other time, unless it's super cold. So the first one is this one here. This is Mahir by Lattafa, and this is the Black Edition. And this one, oh my goodness. This is definitely a fragrance that you can really only wear in the wintertime or in the heavy when it's really, really cold outside. This is not a friendly fragrance to be wearing in the heat because it has this note of rhubarb and also like a leather. But it's not that leather that you're used to, like a Tuscan leather or anything like that. This is a dark leather. This is like a rawhide type of leather, and this is probably not really easy to wear in general, but if you want to wear this, you probably want to wear this in the wintertime. But this is Mahir's Black Edition by Lattafa. Great fragrance though. This is really very very artistic. I'm looking forward to wearing it. This would be a great fragrance to wear with what I have on today, black jacket, leather jacket. So yeah, Mahir Black Edition. Next one up, let's go with this one. I'll go with another leather, but actually this is tobacco, and this one is a clone of one of the Byredo fragrances, but this is Amir's Vibrant Spicy Tobacco, and this is a clone of what is it, the Byredo, that one. But man, this tobacco, this is another fragrance that's a little bit different than your normal tobacco. It's a sweet tobacco, but it smells like it has multiple types of tobacco. Like it has a sweet tobacco, almost like a tobacco that's been soaked in honey or something sweet. And then it smells like a sharper tobacco, like a tobacco leaf mixed with that. And it has something sweet in it. Also, this is a different type of fragrance. It's a little spicy too off the top. Oh man, but yeah, this is definitely not something that you're going to be wearing in the summertime, unless you're going to be wearing it like going to bed or something like that. But that is Amir. Well, it's called Vibrant Spicy Leather or Tobacco. Spicy Tobacco. I'll have the name down there. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to wearing this one. This is going to be a really good one for like those really cold days. That's going to be a really good one. The next one up, this is another clone actually. This is a clone of Naxos. This is probably one of the best clones of Naxos that's out right now. But this is Vol Elegante. And this one, this is by Paris Corner. This one is a tobacco, but a lot different than the last tobacco that I was just talking about. This one is more of a sweet tobacco. This is like a date night type of tobacco, and this one is more of a crowd pleasing. It's more, you probably could get a couple of compliments. The other tobacco is, you may get a compliment if it's someone that knows about fragrances, but this one is something that you can wear around anybody and people will like this fragrance. But this one is nice. It's sweet tobacco. This is more of just a pipe tobacco with a little bit more warmness to it. Maybe some vanilla, I'm not sure, but it's something else in here that's sweet that's really good. It might be honey actually. But yeah, that is Elegante Vol Elegante by Paris Corner. But I'll put the names up. The next one up is this one. This one is one of those fragrances that it was hot for a little while. Like it was a nice buzz going around about it. But this is Al Hermains. And this one is Oud 36. But I know that name is not going to come up in there. I don't know. It's not going to come up in there. But it's called Oud 36. This one is really nice because it's a different take on that oud rose combination, because one, it doesn't have any oud in it. Secondly, the rose is nice and it's kind of jammy, but it's mixed with amber, and the amber and the rose gives almost like the same type of vibe as like a oud rose kind of combination, almost, but it's more of a warm, sweet kind of vibe compared to like the oud. It's more of a woody type of rose type of vibe. So yeah, it's a great fragrance. This one is it was, like I said, it had a little buzz going on with it, like maybe about, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago. I can't remember, but yeah, this one was great. That is Oud 36. Let me see, did I do that? Did that. Oh, next one up. This one is a nice one too. This presentation is pretty fly. But this one is Shaga Wa Oud. And this is by Rihanna, not Rihanna. Rihanna, and of course these rosary beads, they come off. That's just part of the presentation. This one, and it's a nice little bottle too. Look at this. It almost kind of has like a Xerjoff type of look to it. But this one, it has oud in it, but it's so much more. It's a spicy. I think it has nutmeg in it. It's like a sweeter type of oud. It smells like it's rose in it, but it's a slight rose. It's not as deep as some of the other rose and oud combinations. And it has, I think it's vanilla. It has something else in it. But in the dry down, when you start out, the rose comes off more floral than just, instead of just the rose bud, it smells like the rose with the rose leaf and the rose stems. Everything smells more floral in addition to just being rose smelling. And then in the dry down, it kind of comes off with this almost like a chocolate kind of feel. And it could be the honey, I mean not the honey, but the vanilla coming through and smelling good on it. But yeah, this one is, again, Shagawa Oud, and that's by Rihanna. So yeah, that's the next one. And then the next two, I think I've done all those. And the next one is this one here. This is La Yuwakuam. And this one is, I think most of you guys have probably heard about this one, but this is a clone of Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather. And it's a really good good clone of it. Probably the best clone of Tuscan Leather. It has that leather, but to me it kind of comes off a little bit more like a suede mixed with a raspberry note. Really smooth kind of fragrance. It's a lot of females may not be all that crazy about it, but this is still a cool kind of fragrance and it smells good, especially in the wintertime. This is a really good one for the wintertime. That is La Yukaram and by Rasasi. This is I'll put that name up there. There you go, Rasasi. And then the last one. This one actually I think is discontinued, but it's one of the ones I'm looking forward to wearing. This one is Vince Camuto's Smoked Oud. Vince Camuto Smoked Oud. Now this one, for this to be a Vince Camuto, because a lot of Vince Camuto fragrances are really, inexpensive. They're not anything that's like super groundbreaking, but this one is very artistic. This one is one of the ones that probably could be considered niche fragrance, niche level. And this one has that rose and rose oud again, but it has that the rose that's in this one is different than the rose than the other in the other ones. This one is more of like a jam kind of rose, like almost like a jelly or jam, really really sweet, but it has that darkness from the oud and the wood under it. And the oud doesn't come off like a super stanky oud. It comes off like a almost like just like a dark vibe, like a dark wood, not necessarily just a not necessarily oud, but it's more of like a just a dark wood, like almost like a mahogany. That's what it kind of comes off like something like that. And so great fragrance. It dries down to a nice little creamy little vibe to it too also. But this is Vince Camuto's smoked oud. I'm glad I got this bottle because I think it's discontinued and these bottles have gone up crazy in prices. But anyway, that is the last one. Yep, that's the last one. All right. So it's your boy Will with the Will Report. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me talking about 7 fragrances that I am looking forward to wearing this winter. Until next time, deuces.